minus 2y minus 3 is less than or equal to negative 5, we are going to add 3. Did you find it? Are you writing? Cross out those 3s, I don't need them anymore. Bring down the 2y. Not an equal sign this time. And then negative 5 plus 3. Did you know negative 2 before I did that? Good. So really, there was no distributing, there was no like terms. Isabel said add, and now, Addison, divide, she says. Maddie?
Negative 2 divided by 2 would be a negative because 1's negative and positive.
Good. One of each is a negative. How many negative?
1.
So all of that was the good news. The steps have not changed. All of that was the good news. Here's the part that some people kind of get frustrated with. Now I need to do an arrow because not just one number is my answer. Lots of numbers. Y is less than or equal to negative 1. So where are the numbers that could be here that are less than, Drake?
Less than negative 1.
Which way would that be, left or right?
So left.
Oh, okay, because negative 2 is less than negative 1, and negative 3 and negative 4. There was a shortcut for this. We could just draw an arrow. There was also one more thing. Isabel.
We have to make a dot on top of 1.
Yeah! Here at negative 1, this time I'm going to draw a closed dot. Does anybody remember why? Okay. Anytime I have the less than or equal to or the greater than or equal to, that is going to be a closed dot. Does anybody need to write this on the top by their learning target? And then if there's no line underneath, it's just less than or just greater than, that's going to be an open dot. Is it coming back to you? You're kind of remembering it? So anything less than or equal to negative 1 would work. These are the happy ones. Is 8 less than or equal to negative 1? No, that's why we didn't draw our arrow that way. All of these are not going to work. Anyone want to ask a question? You're not sleeping on me, are you? Box number 2. Do you see distributing? Addison? Oh, so she said plus, so there must not be distributing or like terms, right? right? No distributing, no like terms. Addison says add 9. Are you writing? A is greater than 20. Step 4. Addison's on top of it today. Maddie.
Divide
By
5.
A is greater than 4, she says. Open or close dot at 4? Open, nice memory. Layton, pick any other number besides 4.
3.
3, he says. Is 3 greater than 4? Like if 3 was going to fit there? No big deal. We just don't want our arrow to go left. If we don't want to go left, then we must want to go right. Like maybe 10. Is 10 greater than 4? So if you pick, when I say wrong, I don't mean wrong. If you pick wrong the first time, like 3 didn't work, no big deal. Just draw your arrow the other way. Questions? Are we sleeping? Do we need to do jumping jacks? You can do jumping jacks, Layton. Anything to liven us up a little bit. Distributing, box 3. Maddie's going like this. Like terms, box 3. Add or subtract, box 3. Is that a yes? Which one? Maddie?
6.
Add a 6. This one they flopped on us, so it might have tricked your eyes. Negative 10 plus 6. Bryn, negative 10 plus 6?
Negative 4.
Negative 4. Last step? Allison, you know the last step?
Divide or times.
Nice, which one? Good one. A lot of people go too fast right here. Did you put 2? Or negative 2? Because neither of those are the right ones. Our friend's back. Keep it. Switch it. Flip it. Did you remember that one? What do you think, Ellie?
Negative 8.
Nice.
I just divided 40 by 5, so I divided.
Oh, she used the decimal instead. That's a good one. If you're tricked by a fraction, make it a decimal, she said. Weston, do you remember if it's an open or a closed circle?
Open.
Did you write on the top of your notes? Or anywhere? Closed. Taylor, pick any other number. Six, he said. So I'm going to try out 6 here and see what happens. -8 is greater than 6. What do we think? No? So we don't want to go to the 6. And when I say wrong, it's okay to be wrong. So 6 was the wrong side. It's okay to find the wrong side. Because then what? Yeah, you know where the right side is. Do not feel bad if your first guess didn't work. Just go the other way. No big deal. There's a whole bunch of pieces in these problems, like 10 different pieces that make a one giant problem. Anyone want to ask a question now? Box 4. What do you think, Allie, if it says +6? Minus, she says. Addison, were you going to say that? Right. -9 minus 6. Godiva, which way do you think we should go? For -6. This way, she said. Did you have that? Zach, what do you think our next step should be?
Divide.
Uh-oh. I need more room for a thought box over here. How do I divide again, Drake?
You have to keep this with it.
Did anybody accidentally have 5 as their answer? Because we really want Allison?
I got 45.
Oh, 45, she said.
Wouldn't it be negative?
Well, we have a negative and a negative over here. So it's going to be a positive. Or a negative on the top and the bottom is still a positive. Are you ready for something else you probably forgot? Did anybody read that? So, when you multiply or divide by a negative, it used to say greater than, but now it is less than. Of course it did, right? Another rule to remember. Do you have more room in that box to write something? When you multiply or divide by a negative, this is going to happen. The difference is going to be, instead of your symbol remaining the same, it's going to flip over. Savannah, do you remember if this was an open or a closed?
Open.
You got it. Mason, pick any other number besides 45.
44.
So, if we change x to 44, does this work? 45 is less than 44? Does that work? That means don't go left. Do go right. Did you write this note down? That's a yes from everybody? Box 5. Yours is a positive, right? Just another example of me going too fast. Distribute. You're supposed to say no. Like terms? Add or subtract?
Yes.
Which one?
Subtract.
Subtract 4. Leighton, multiply or divide?
Divide.
Sure. By what?
2.
Nice job. Pete, 30 divided by 2.
15.
Whoa. You two are a good combo back there. Isabel, open or close at 15?
Close.
Maddie, pick any other number.
17.
Allison, is 17 less than 15?
No.
We found a bad one. So where are the good ones? Opposite side. Hey, how come I didn't flip anything? I just wrote a huge starred note right here about flipping the symbol. How come I didn't flip anything? Drake?
You didn't have to multiply or divide.
By
Negative.
a negative. If you don't multiply or divide by a negative, just leave it alone. Last one. Anything suspicious here? Woo! Good eyes, Bryn.
There's no number by a negative.
So, anything else suspicious here? Ellie?
Big plus.
Not quite.
Double.
Bryn? How'd you know that was going to be stuck quickly?
There's a negative. Or there's a negative 5.
Right, in front of the variable was that subtraction sign trying to fake us out. Squeeze in a plus there. What's our step? Maddie?
Subtract 6. Negative 3.
Woo, she's fast. Dustin, do you know the next step? Addison? Divide. Did you hear that? Good, you needed waking up. Dividing by a negative, she said. Dividing by a negative.
Reverse the fraction.
Oh my gosh, Isabel, she even used such a fancy word. Reverse the symbol. Because we divided by a negative. Reverse the symbol. It used to be greater than. Now it's less than. Gadara, do you remember a negative divided by a negative? Positive. Allie, do you remember if this is going to be open or closed? Open, she says. Taylor, give me any other number. He's picking 9. Zach, what do you think? 9 is less than 3? No. Don't go this way. So now those questions that I keep asking you out loud, like which direction, open or close, what do you do if it's a negative? Those are all things you have to ask yourself when you're solving the problem. Questions?